Welcome everyone to Washington State University, also known as WSU, and home of the Cougars. With over 200 fields of study, undergraduate research, internships, arts, spirited athletics, and abundant student life opportunities, there's a community here for everyone. The flagship Pullman campus is located on the homelands of the Nimiipuu, Nez Perce tribe and Palouse people. Nestled in the rolling hills of southeastern Washington, Pullman combines a college town community with all the benefits of a major research university. Whether you're learning from passionate professors who are experts in their field, exploring the rich Palouse region, or giving back to the community through service projects, you'll always feel you're part of something bigger than yourself at WSU. I'm your host, Alex Boylan, and we are about to explore this campus with real WSU students. We'll hear from researchers, artists, athletes, students who persisted against all odds, and even a few grizzly bears. Welcome to Washington State University. This is the College Tour. Students come from all over the world to pursue their education at WSU because of the welcoming campus community. In Pullman, Josh found one of the last true college towns where over half the residents are students. Everything revolves around the university and the student experience. Josh, tell us more about joining the Coug community and getting plugged in.
Thanks, Alex. Hi, everybody. Choosing the right place to study is a milestone decision for anyone. For me, it was an even more important decision considering I was transferring to a new institution over 6,000 miles across the Pacific Ocean from my home in Guam. Throughout the list of schools that are available under my scholarship program, Washington State University was the one that drew the most attention from my eyes. From the day I stepped foot on campus during move-in week, I was amazed by the vast amount of people here. At first, it was a little overwhelming. For most of my life, I lived on an island the size of Chicago. Now, I was put in a position where I had to manage on my own without my family and friends. But as a result, meeting new people and getting to know them gave me a feeling of excitement. It further pushed me to get involved with clubs. I participate in clubs surrounding my major and FASA, the Filipino American Student Association, where I can connect with people of the same cultural background. There's no shortage of ways to get involved with your fellow Cougs here at WSU. If there's one thing I know about Cougs, is that when they want to show their pride to the world, they absolutely will. Trust me, I've never been in a school with this much spirit before. This camaraderie creates such an amazing and welcoming atmosphere that will make you feel right at home. WSU has given me a new home from across the ocean, a place to learn and grow into a better person than I was before. I can guarantee that you'll also find a home here at WSU. As always, go Cougs! Back to you, Alex.
Josh, we're so glad you found a great community to engage with. In fact, WSU has more than 300 clubs and organizations to get involved with, as well as a variety of student centers celebrating culture and identity. Josh, we're sure you'll keep these connections for life. Thanks again for sharing your story. WSU focuses on providing multicultural students the best experience by creating an empowering, inclusive, equitable, and supportive culture on campus. Take it from Daniela, who not only celebrates her culture through music, but has also found a new calling as a mentor to her fellow Latinx students. Daniela, let's hear more about it.
Gracias por esa introducción, Alex. Growing up, I always knew I wanted to attend college, and seeing the sacrifices my family made migrating to the US from Bolivia made me search for what's possible. And Washington State University has not disappointed when it comes to unlimited possibilities. With the Carson College of Business, I have all the tools necessary to become a financial advisor. And the School of Music has prepared me to have a future in vocal performance and teaching. I love the choral community at WSU and have taken advantage of private voice lessons. I even co-founded the mariachi band on campus, which is a great example of the role music plays in cultural expression. I'm so thankful that my inspiring professors and peers continue to believe in me and give me the space to express myself through the beauty of music on a professional spectrum. I'm also a proud mentor of the Undocumented Student Center, where we host workshops and events that help students feel at home. We generate dialogue, increase awareness, and build empathy for undocumented students and other immigrant and refugee communities. Working as a mentor, I've grown in my own leadership and communication skills. It's really opened my eyes to the importance of uplifting younger generations to view higher education as a possibility. WSU proudly highlights its vibrant Latinx community in a greatly diverse and supportive environment. I've met amazing friends and formed connections that make this community feel like home. Starting college, I never envisioned the profound growth I'd experience. For me, WSU's blend of significant financial support and a welcoming atmosphere has been transformative. Beyond learning finance and music, my journey at Washington State University has been filled with a multitude of rich experiences. That's all from me. Back to you, Alex.
Viva! Viva! Daniela, thanks for highlighting WSU's commitment to creating and offering opportunities where students can find community, form connections, and share experiences. Taking the initiative to create a mariachi band is a wonderful way to celebrate, explore, and share parts of your culture and identity with the Cougar community. Take care. Say hello to Caitlin. She recognizes the value in living on campus. There's no better place to spend time with your friends and make new ones, all while being close to classes, multiple dining options, and free laundry. It's an experience you will not want to miss. Caitlin, let's hear about your first year on campus and why you're back for more.
Thanks, Alex. I've always said I was born to be a coug. Both my parents went to Washington State University and met here, so I grew up coming to football games and knew that I'd be a Cougar. WSU allows me to prioritize my education while pursuing my passions and be involved in a loving community. I've found my strongest sense of community within the residence halls and have made social and academic connections. I enjoyed my first year so much that I became a resident advisor as a sophomore. It's easy to make friends and build connections by studying in the lounges or walking to classes together. And I love the ease of getting food in the dining halls. We have one right next door, which has so many options to choose from. My favorite thing to do after class is get a snack with some friends from the market and decompress after a long day. To keep the sense of community, the residence halls host a ton of events year-round. I helped put on a white elephant gift exchange last winter, and my residents love our group movie nights in our on-campus theater. We also hold campus resource presentations, accompanied with free pizza, of course. As RAs, we strive to be knowledgeable on all the resources WSU provides. There are tutoring services, mental health resources, multicultural student centers, safety procedures, and opportunities to get involved on campus. Wherever you live on campus, you'll find a sense of community surrounded by the support of your peers and RAs. I never expected that living in the residence halls would lead me to finding a job and developing lifelong connections. The skills I've learned here will help support me in my academics and my future goal of being a teacher. Back to you, Alex. And as always, go Cougs.
Caitlin, if I have questions while I'm on campus, I am coming to you. The quality of resources WSU has for students to be healthy and successful are incredible. You've made friends, received academic support, and it sounds like you had a lot of fun doing it. Thanks again, Caitlin. Let's hear from Cameron, who transferred to WSU from a junior college in California to pursue studies in management information systems and to play tight end for the Cougar football team. But that was just the start of the opportunities WSU would have for him. WSU's Transfer Center offers students personal assistance to plan a seamless transition to Coug life. Let's hear it, Cameron.
Hey, thanks, Alex. I transferred to WSU from a junior college close to my home in California. After getting my AA, I noticed that many of the California schools that I was interested in didn't have the college experience that I was looking for. If I was going to go to a big school with a large sports culture that also had a fun college town vibe, I was going to have to leave the state. Thankfully, my credits transferred, and I'm on track to graduate this spring with a degree from Washington State University. As a transfer student, I received amazing support right away. The Carson College of Business orientation and the transfer student orientation made an immediate impact. These were paramount in gaining information and creating relationships with students that were going through the same process as me. Everyone was eager to connect and accept me in and out of the classroom. The clubs and organizations on campus welcomed me right off the bat, which is important to me as a student athlete. That on its own requires a significant time investment, but it was still incredibly easy to get involved in work experience and positions of leadership. I was encouraged to become a football representative on the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, as well as the Black Student Athlete Association, where I've been appointed vice president. Through these opportunities, I can play football, expand my resume, participate in rewarding experiences, and build meaningful connections with WSU alumni. The experience I gained in my summer internship at the Cougar Athletic Fund left me with valuable work skills. This, in conjunction with the connections I made, gave me the confidence and ability to start my career as soon as I graduate. Now back to you, Alex.
Cameron, thanks for sharing your story about your successful transfer to WSU. It's amazing the opportunities you were given for student leadership and involvement in such a short time. The internship sounds amazing, and I'm sure the skills you've gained will help you get that career start you're looking for. Take care, Cameron. It's time to meet Emma. She found a way to make college affordable and accessible even when people told her she couldn't. WSU's student body represents a wide range of economic backgrounds and personal circumstances. Affordability is on everyone's mind as they choose their college destination. Emma, tell us how you made it all happen.
Thanks, Alex. When I arrived at Washington State University all the way from New Jersey, I had less than $500 to my name and I didn't know anyone. I was so scared. But fast forward to today, it was the best decision I've made in my entire life. I knew once I got here, I would need as much financial support as possible. Luckily, I was able to get an $11,000 scholarship just from applying as an out-of-state student and having good grades. I was also able to receive several grants from filling out the FAFSA. I recommend taking advantage of the WSU General Scholarship application, which opens you up to hundreds of different scholarships with just one application. And the best part is, it's possible to receive more than one. In addition to scholarships, WSU offers many on-campus jobs that pay well and work with your class schedule. I work at Student Financial Services, where I've learned about all different types of funding and aid that we offer. I'm also a new Coug orientation counselor, where I have the opportunity to share all of the resources available on campus with our new Cougs. Next year, I'm going to be a resident advisor, which offers free housing and dining as a part of my compensation. All these opportunities have made college more affordable for me. Plus, I've built connections and gained leadership skills through these experiences that look great on my resume. I never would have expected in a million years for college to have been so rewarding and fun. I've put in a lot of work to be here, and every bit has paid off. I'm so glad I didn't let my financial struggles steer me away from becoming a Coug. I wouldn't change it for the world. Back to you, Alex.
Emma, thanks for sharing your success and for highlighting the support and financial resources available. It sounds like by combining your student employment with these resources and adding your perseverance, you've been successful in finding ways to afford a life-changing education from WSU. That was awesome, Emma. Thanks again. To learn about the Wildlife Ecology and Conservation Sciences program, let's welcome Daniel. As a Tier 1 research institution, WSU is home to several animal conservation, rehabilitation, and research facilities, including the Endangered Species Lab, Stauber Raptor Facility, and the Wild Ungulate Facility, home of the WSU Deer Program. But Daniel focuses on animals a bit larger than deer. Tell us more, Daniel.
Thanks, Alex. Hi, everyone. The Washington State University Bear Research, Education, and Conservation Center is the only one of its kind in the United States. I've always been interested in large carnivores, so when I heard that Washington State University had this unique facility, I knew that this was the place that would give me opportunities to get experience and make connections in my field. Here at the Bear Center, students and professionals are able to conduct research with wild and captive bears to help answer questions surrounding bear conservation and captive management. We're involved in many research projects that look into genetics, nutritional ecology, and hibernation physiology that could have implications on human health. WSU partners with the Interagency Grizzly Bear Committee, and our bears participate by attempting to break into coolers, being tested to be certified as bear resistant. Another project I've worked on is a master's students project looking into applications for taste aversion to try and reduce bear-human conflict. The Bear Center has also given me skills to prepare me for other wildlife careers. Feeding, of course, is an important aspect of caring for carnivores in captivity, but cleaning and enrichment are a huge part of it too. We also learn how to weigh animals and other basic veterinary procedures, like drawing blood through voluntary behavior and monitoring vitals while the bears are under anesthesia. The Washington State University Bear Center has given me a lot of hands-on opportunities in the wildlife field, whether it's through gaining research experience with employees and grad students here, or the daily and routine health care of the bears. This will help me immensely when applying for jobs working with wildlife after I graduate. Thanks for bearing with me. Back to you, Alex.
Daniel, your passion and contribution to the research and conservation of grizzly bears is incredible. You can't do that anywhere else in the country. At WSU, Cougs can engage in unique, hands-on experiences to build necessary skills for success in their careers and graduate programs. Thanks for sharing the bear necessities with us, Daniel. Thanks again. Let's meet Jara, a sophomore at WSU and member of the Yakima Nation. WSU upholds their responsibility of maintaining relationships with the tribes and Native peoples. Through the Office of Tribal Relations and Native American Programs, Jara is taking advantage of leadership programs and scholarships that are enriching her WSU experience. Jara, tell us more about your academic and community building opportunities.
Thanks, Alex. Ink nash maniksha, sai pipit, kush yak latumki, jarashot, wash nash yakima kanik. I grew up just minutes away from the Yakima Reservation, which kept me close to my extended family. My family works in the language program on the reservation, so I saw the impact of keeping the Yakima language alive for the next generation. This led me to pursue a degree that allows me to support that same message through art. Thanks to the vibrant Cougar community at Washington State University, I discovered my second home on campus. I stepped out of my comfort zone, forged new connections, and explored many opportunities. The Native American Student Center is my favorite place on campus. The helpful and supportive staff there connected me with the Tribal Nation Building Leadership Program. This expanded my knowledge about tribal leadership, networks, and sovereignty, and even provided me with a scholarship. We also participate in workshops hosted by leaders in the Native community across the state. Through the program, I can explore classes taught by the Native faculty who care about the Native students and our success. It was actually one of my Native professors who encouraged me to pursue digital technology and culture. At WSU, I found a strong sense of belonging in the Native American Student Club Coema. We host an annual powwow where drummers sing traditional songs, dancers from many different categories and age groups perform. I've been attending powwows my whole life and now I get to host them. WSU helped me grow in my education and gave me a community. These opportunities wouldn't be possible without the support of my fellow Cougs. I'll be leaving WSU with experience and a degree to go back to the reservation and support the Yakima language program as an artist. Well, that's me. Back to you, Alex.
Jara, we're so glad you found a second home here. The Native American Student Center sounds like an incredible space to find community and support. We admire your commitment to your tribe, your family, and your heritage as you work to keep your native language alive for generations to come. Thanks for sharing your story, Jara. Take care. Research is paramount at WSU and is available to all students in all majors, even in their first year. Meet McCaden, who has participated in several research projects focused on contributing to the community. Cougs are passionate about using their WSU experience to help others, and one avenue is through life-changing experiential learning opportunities. Over to you, McCaden.
I appreciate it, Alex. Before college, I traveled full-time to compete horses. This pushed me into an online high school where I was able to graduate early. Next, I followed in my mom's footsteps and applied to Washington State University for a degree in chemical engineering. WSU stood out to me because of their commitment to undergraduate research. Over 85% of the students in WSU's Chem-E program are involved in research and internships. As students, we are not limited to focus on one area. In one laboratory, I manufacture miniature, hands-on engineering equipment for classrooms all across the nation. Just upstairs, in a different lab, I help grow immune system cells in a centrifugal bioreactor developed by my lab. This cell growth is the principle of a cancer treatment called immunotherapy. The work we're doing here will allow immunotherapy to be more accessible and affordable for cancer patients. WSU also offers a program called CISR. In this program, I study cybersecurity and help teach others the importance of cybersecurity for the future. This program offered me the opportunity to travel to places such as New York and Texas, where I presented cyber defense research to government officials and other field experts. WSU has allowed me to pursue many STEM fields through undergraduate research, travel, and program options. But the most impactful lesson I learned from these pursuits is how I love helping others, which pushed me to apply to law school. And thanks to my background at Washington State University, I will get to help people every single day in a career that is right for me. And that's how WSU has inspired me. Now back to you, Alex.
Well done, McCaden. We agree you have built a strong foundation of inquiry and scholarship at WSU that will allow you to help others through your personal and professional endeavors. Wishing you all the best as you start your new chapter in law school. Take care. Let's meet Zane, who's taking full advantage of his college experience by getting involved in Greek life and student recreation. With almost a quarter of the WSU student body participating in Greek life, he has a story much like many others. WSU has social, multicultural, and academic fraternities and sororities. Zane, let's hear what makes your experience so unique.
Thanks, Alex. I'm really enjoying my time at Washington State University, and I make the most of it by being as involved as I can. While pursuing my goal of working in the finance industry, I also work on campus with University Recreation, and I'm heavily involved with my fraternity, Beta Theta Pi. With my fraternity, I've been able to create friendships with some of the best people I've ever met, which extends to our great alumni network. We have camping and ski trips, movie nights and formals, but a fraternity is much more than that. Betas are committed to academics and consistently outperform the average WSU men's GPA. We also host some pretty cool philanthropy events for the community. One of my favorites was a campus-wide 3-on-3 basketball tournament we hosted at a fraternity house where members of the WSU men's and women's basketball teams participated as coaches. All of Greek Row showed out, and the energy was so exciting. We consistently participate in fundraising events around campus to donate to charities for men's mental health. With my job as a facility manager, I connect with my peers on another level. Taking a leadership position at the Chinook Student Center and the Student Recreation Center is such a cool experience. Being surrounded by a great community of friends and coworkers has helped me be the best version of myself. I'm more outgoing and gain great leadership skills by interacting with so many groups of people. Before coming to WSU, I had no idea what it was like to be a Coug or where I'd end up. But now I can proudly say I've accomplished more than I could have ever imagined and made some great memories along the way. Thank you for listening to my story, and back to you, Alex.
Zane Shane, I'm not sure how you have time for it all, but with the connections you've made through your on-campus job, your fraternity alumni network, and the WSU alumni network, you're sure to be first in line for a career after you graduate. Thanks again for sharing your story. I can't wait for you to meet Kalia, a member of the WSU Spirit Squad. If there's one symbol connecting WSU students and alumni worldwide, it's that timeless Cougar logo. It's on flags, hats, sweatshirts, and if you're spotted wearing one, you will hear a Go Cougs. Kalia knows what I'm talking about. She'll expect to hear it. Let's hear some of your favorite Coug traditions. Take it away, Kalia.
Thanks, Alex. Before choosing Washington State University, I knew I wanted to attend a school with the ultimate college game day experience. I was so excited not only to receive my acceptance into the school, but also be offered a spot on the cheerleading team. Washington State's game day experience is truly like no other. You may think otherwise since we're surrounded by wheat, but that's where all the fun, memories, and traditions have grown into what they are today. Coug fans are constantly showing their energy and pride for WSU. Cougar Football Saturday is packed with passion and tradition. For the Cougar Prowl, fans fill the field house as they build their energy and wait to welcome our football team and wish them luck before they enter the stadium. Cougville is next, where the fans can play a variety of games. There's also live music to enjoy and performances by the band, cheer, and dance teams. Kickoff is ultimately where all the fun happens. My favorite tradition is during each third down when the band plays Jaws and the crowd follows the motions of the spirit teams. Jaws is played at all WSU sporting events. So is Back Home by Andy Grammer. This song represents that you always have a home at WSU no matter where you go. Students and alumni sing together to celebrate this Coug family reunion. Nothing beats wearing the Coug logo across my chest while cheering on our Cougs and spending game days with the best college mascot, Butch T. Cougar. WSU has pushed me to be the best version of myself. I've succeeded athletically in national competitions as well as academically by maintaining my spot on the WSU Honor Roll. That's my story. Go Cougs! Back to you, Alex. Let's go!
Wow, Kalia, congrats on making the honor roll. Thanks for sharing your perspective of the game day atmosphere at Wazoo. It's that excitement and energy that has students coming back home, even years after they graduate. Thanks again, Kalia, and go Cougs. Washington State University sure is a special place. Thank you to each of the incredible students who shared their unique experiences. Their stories only scratch the surface of what WSU has to offer. We didn't even mention the College of Medicine, the Honors College, or the prestigious College of Veterinary Medicine. Everyone here is so welcoming, collaborative, and they all love WSU. There's so much more to love, like the news desk in the College of Communication, the reactor at the Nuclear Science Center, and the on-campus creamery. There's a lot to learn about WSU, and stick around to hear from the president of the Associated Students of Washington State University, Tania Henriques, who has a special message to share about what it means to be a Coug. So stay tuned during the credits for that. And we'll see you on campus real soon, everyone. Go Cougs!
Hi everyone, I'm Tania Henriques. I'm from the Big Island of Hawaii and I'm majoring in elementary education with an endorsement minor in science, and I'm your ASWSU president. No matter where you go, whether it's out on campus, out in the state, or across the nation, if you're wearing this Coug here, which I personally think is the best logo, someone will say to you, "Go Cougs." And there's this immediate sense of recognition and feeling of belonging no matter where you go. To be a Coug, it means that you're part of a family and that you'll always have a home away from home.